going on, guys? RS Games here, back with another episode of Used Truck Friday. How's it going today, everyone? I hope all is well with you. So, as I promised, we got the 1-star lemon here today. This thing, it was a 1-star purchase. There's a lot of worn parts on this old girl. Actually, it's not that old, but it's a fairly new Western Star. But she grinds a lot of gears and has some malfunctions here and there. So we're going to see how well we can get this job done today. We have checked out a lot of pretty decent trucks on this series so far. And I had a commenter one time say something, at least it's not a 1-star lemon. Well, here we are. We're in our 1-star lemon today. We're testing it out. We're going to see how bad it can be. This thing only does about 65 miles an hour, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We don't have a super far trip today. Oh, it's already stalling out. This is going to be interesting. It's already giving us issues. They got the check engine light on. It grinds every gear, like I said. You guys will hear that, I'm sure, if you haven't already heard that. It's in rough shape, but we're going to give it the best shot we got today. Unfortunately, the load I'm pulling is not the load I really wanted to take. I had a much better one for this thing. It was a load of transformers, and well, we're hauling empty bottles because by the time I got here, that load was non-existent. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna get out here on the open road and see how bad today really can go. I don't think it can go super. I don't think it can go horrendously. I don't want to jinx it. We are hauling doubles. Normally, when I pull doubles, it's a bad thing. But you know what? We're gonna be in the 1-star lemon with the doubles. It could only be interesting. No grindage. All right, I was kind of taking a mute break there just to see if we could hear some grindage happening, but the gears weren't grinding. Well, we're coming up on another one. I think. Really? Not grinding. Maybe having a load behind it's a little better. It's definitely working the truck a lot harder than it was before. This thing used to get up and go, and now with this load, it's kind of working at it. It's not the easiest going here. All right, once we get on the freeway, we're gonna do our normal test. We're gonna do the horn test and the Jake brake test. What is that car? Dude, he just hit me. What? Maybe he thought I was going into the other lane. Really what I was doing was just swinging wide, so that way I had plenty of room to make that turn. But, you know, the AI is just not on my side here today. Alright, let's check out the horns. So we got the little horn first. Pretty standard, not terrible. You know, the horn in this thing is not that great. It's alright. Just doesn't suit the truck well. I feel like that one's more suitable for this thing. Alright. Once I get a little bit of speed built up here, because I don't really want to hit the Jakes right now, because I'm going to lose all the momentum I really have. This thing does not like pulling a load, apparently. I'm a little disappointed that it's not grinding the gears anymore. When I went to pick up this load, I'm pretty sure every gear it went through, there was some grindage happening. Every gear. It didn't sound pretty. But you know what? It's not my forever truck, so who really cares? You know, this load is going to go super smooth. This truck's not going to give me any issues. I guarantee it. Just because I'm hyping up this 1-star lemon thing, it's going to be the best truck I've ever ran. That's how my luck is. I'm just saying. Alright, let's see. What's this Jake sound like? Pretty crappy. But it's pretty normal for these little trucks that couldn't or could. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. Alright, let's get rid of that mumble jumbo. We don't need that. I'm going to keep that mirror pulled up because, well, I struggle at looking all the way over there for my mirrors. So we'll keep that mirror pulled up. I'll have to get my little FOV mirror, or my little mirror mod. So that way it's not this big thing that takes up half the screen. I need to get that back going again. One quick thing, guys, if you have not done so already, I'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and while you're there, smash that like button so that way more people can see this video. This is like I said, it's probably not going to be as entertaining as I was hoping it to be, because this truck's going to give me no issues whatsoever. But I definitely like to keep growing this community into something great. We're already something great, but I'd like to get more people to be a part of this great community. You guys are all wonderful and super kind to me, so I really am appreciative of that. All right, let's see if we can even do the speed limit. I doubt it. This thing cannot break 60 miles an hour to save its life right now. The most I got out of it going to pick up this load was 65. That was the absolute most, I think, even downhill speed. It would not go any faster. The gears in the transmission probably wouldn't let it spin. Maybe if I put it in neutral, it'd probably coast a little faster. I mean, it's not getting terrible fuel mileage either, so 4.3 isn't horrible. That's actually pretty good compared to some of the trucks I've ran. It's kind of it's not really an aero setup. That's not at all. We got a big parachute of a trailer there. Hopefully these cars are going to play friendly with me as I merge over here. Oh, I can't even do the speed limit here today. This thing's got almost 400,000 miles on it though, so I got to cut it a little slack. It's been around the sun and back a few times. Actually, I don't know how far away the sun is, but it's been around a while. You know, it's ran a lot of loads. It's kind of tired. It's probably looking for some upgrades, but that's okay, because you know what? At the end of this episode, it's no longer going to be mine. Who knows? We might end up with another 1-star lemon. I'm gonna try to find something a little nicer. Definitely gonna look into something a little bit better to run, I think. I am going to be rather disappointed in this thing though if it doesn't break down on me. So far so good. We've put on some miles so far, so I should maybe make this interesting, like crash it or something. Oh no, my steering broke or something. I actually kind of need the money from this load, so I don't want to mess up my load too bad. Oh, should we try to outrun this train? We're going for it. We are going for it. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is definitely a photo moment here. Definitely a photo moment. Let's see. Can I get in here and like get a good photo of this? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. That was I mean, I did that myself, and I know I was just talking about crashing it. So I don't know what to say for myself. Them things weren't even down all the way yet, and it stopped me. It stopped me dead in my tracks. Wow. I was sitting on top of that car there for a second too. Oh, I just got 100% damage. What else did I run into? Okay, this is definitely going to make it more interesting now. The truck is now at 100% damage, and it was a 1-star lemon to start with. Oh, we got another light on now. Yeah, there's the grindage we were looking for. Okay, let's see. We got 133 miles to go. We should be able to make it. That was not intended, and I just found myself a new thumbnail. I normally don't do that, or I mean I do that in the videos, but not that obviously. But that was too good of a photo moment to pass up. Wow, oh, here we go. I maybe asked for a little bit more than I could bargain for here. Okay, it's back on. I don't know what the lights are. I know there's a way to zoom in, but I don't remember what key binding it is, and I'm pretty sure it's the same key binding I said a long time ago to stop my recording. Wait, this is a different computer. But that's not it. That's still not it. Okay. I don't remember what the key binding is to zoom in. Maybe I don't have that key binding set. So we got a yellow check light and a red check light. So is the yellow like, hey, you should get something done eventually, and the red is like, your truck is now a piece of junk? And we got a brake light on, it looks like. And we cannot go very fast. So yeah, I honestly, looking back, I should have not have tried to done that. I didn't think that there was a barrier like that before the arms came down, or maybe the arms were coming down as I drove in there. Not 100% sure what transpired there. I thought it was maybe like Farm Sim where you can like bob and weave through the barriers real quick. And I was going to try a fancy maneuver, but that obviously did not work for us. And now we're stuck going 32 miles an hour. I do apologize to all the traffic behind us, because now it's shut off. And it won't start. Here it comes. It's back to life. Alright, well, we are definitely not going to be winning any speed records today. At least we're still getting some miles knocked out. I feel kind of dumb. I'm not going to lie. And I do apologize about that. Like, I was meant to showcase this truck off. And I seen them like, ooh, like, it was like an intrusive thought one right there. I'm like, I should try to outrun that and make it through there. And then it failed horribly, which is normally what happens when your intrusive thoughts win. So, if you guys ever get intrusive thoughts, I definitely recommend not letting them win, because that's what happens. You end up wrecking your truck 100%. You can only go 32 miles an hour, and there for a second, my back axles of my truck were on top of the trunk of that car. I really wish I could have got a picture of that. That was pretty interesting. I bet they were wondering what in the world was going on there. Like, what? Oh. Wow. I thought we'd be able to go a little bit faster than this. I'm obviously not going to repair this thing because I don't want to stick any money into it, because it's going down the road here in like 5 minutes or whenever we get this load delivered. So I'm not going to repair it. I know it would definitely help get this thing there in a timely fashion, because right now we are, yeah. Okay, come on, girl. Come on. You can do it. No, don't lose all our speed. There we go. Oh, we were down to 14 miles an hour, and she came back to life just in the nick of time. These cars, they're just like, oh, we got a heck of a lineup behind us. One heck of a lineup there. All right, at least there's a double lane up here, so that way they don't have to be stuck behind me for forever. All right, we're coming into Yates Center here. Not really familiar with that area at all, but yeah. That truck is, it's pretty wrecked. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Definitely made a goof. Definitely goofed up. And we're just going to try to go for it here. Because at this point, we got nothing to lose, really. I mean, 32 miles an hour, going strong. I don't really want to have to slow down because it's going to take a while. At least we were like halfway done with our trip by the time when I crashed it. Nothing to see, officer. I'm just driving rather slow. I'm out enjoying the scenery. My truck is definitely not totally wrecked and not roadworthy at this point, because it's fine. It's in tip-top shape. All right, we got 86 miles to go. So 2 more hours of in-game time and we'll be close. If this doesn't keep happening. Oh, come on, sweetheart. Oh, we really slowed down there that time. I was starting to wonder. I was kind of sorry. I was kind of silent there. I was like, is she actually just done right now? Is it like no bueno? Am I gonna have to get towed? Oh, oh my. Oh my. Okay. We can go a little bit faster than this though. It won't shift. Hello? Shift, please. This is kind of sad. Is it too hot? Well, the temperature gauge is pegged, so that's probably not helping anything. Maybe if she resets herself, it'll be better. Alright, it'll shift this time. I jinxed it. It was trying to shift, and it didn't. Oh, sorry about that. That was a little... Now they're passing me. Alright, I wonder if I shut the truck off I don't really want to give up. Let's pull over. We'll see if it'll cool down any, because that could be an issue. All right, we'll let her cool down a little bit here. It's already dropped to a degree Fahrenheit. All right, that could be an issue why it's not wanting to shift. I don't know for sure. Is there any info? Yeah, our transmission is. Yeah, oil level okay. Well, that's a good sign. All right, let's let her cool down just a tad more here. We'll try it again. We're still coasting. We're still coasting. We were still coasting. All right, well, let's give it a second. Oh, I didn't mean to start it all the way. All right, let's see if we can shift this time. We give the momentum. Okay, it went into that gear. All right, if we can get out of this gear. Really? Ah. Shucks, I still got 77 miles to go. I'm dedicated at this point. Okay, well, we're going to take a short intermission here. I am not going to repair this thing. I'm dedicated at getting this there like this. But I'm not going to bore you guys through that whole process. I'll update you guys if anything interesting does happen, or if I can get it to go faster again. But the way it's sitting right now, she's kind of junk. Oh, maybe. Come on, girl. Yeah, alright. I'll update you guys if anything major happens. If not, I'll see you closer to the destination. Alright. Well, after about a half an hour of wanting to pull my hair right out of my head, we are just about there. We are 7 miles away. We are still chugging along at 9 miles an hour. I tried everything. I tried letting the engine cool down. I went slow for a little while, and the engine cooled down quite a bit. I mean, I had it down. It was still warm, but it was well within like a good operating temperature. That did not help. So I decided to just keep trying to push along at 9 miles an hour and hope for the best. So we were within 5 miles of our destination at this point. We're getting there. It's been a splendid journey so far. I don't want to talk bad about this journey. It's definitely kind of made my schedule a little worse. I planned on getting more than one recording done, but that's nothing for you guys to worry about. It's just my mistakes. I am being punished very hard right now for trying to outrun a train. I did get an email from the place that I'm delivering this load. They would really like their empty bottles. They would have liked them quite a while ago at this point, but unfortunately for them, oh my, I did not realize it's like 5 o'clock in the game. I was supposed to be there at like noon. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. The truck has been doing pretty good. It hasn't shut off a ton here in the last few minutes. Right after I took the intermission, it was like every mile and a half. I feel like it was like shutting off. But yeah, I mean, it's running at 296 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's quite warm. It's pegged out on the gauge, but we're getting there. This has been a learning curve. Don't buy a 1-star lemon, first of all. Second of all, don't try to outrun the train crossing things. They close and they wreck your truck bad. Third of all, if your truck's 100% damaged, you probably should get it repaired. So them are the 3 life lessons we have learned here today, from my episode here. Because otherwise, this game is rather difficult and rather annoying. I mean, I've gotten a great look at all the scenery, though. I mean, I always talk about how wonderful the scenery looks in this game. I've definitely become one with the scenery at this point. I've seen a lot of nice green grass, a lot of nice green trees. Beautiful trees, some beautiful land. Yeah. And at this point, I'd really like to not see this Western Star anymore and these double trailers. And I'm hoping I can get something to new. Oh, and I also paid my loan payment. So we're just getting like the quadruple thing. It's not even a trifecta here. It's just like a quadruple whammy that I've done to myself today. So yeah, and I'm not even gonna try to precisely park this. I'm literally just gonna have them skip the thing, and we're gonna get on with it. Buy our new truck for next week, and yes, it says slow 10 miles an hour. I can't even do 10 miles an hour. Boy, that kind of makes me feel bad. I can't even do 10 miles an hour. That's pretty sad. You know, the best part is I literally drove past the repair shop on the way here. Um about at the 50 miles out mark, and I was thinking I should fix it. I should fix it because I had drove 30 miles of this stuff. And by that point, and I'm like, "No, I promised you all I'm going to get this delivered with the truck in the way the shape it's in from what I caused." So here I am. We're getting it in. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do the security check. I can tell you there's nothing illegal on my truck. I'd really appreciate you open your gate. And, okay, thank you. I was really nice to the computer. There's no people here, apparently. How do they do a Oh, I guess it's probably just like you give your, like, ID card or something, and they're like, okay, you're good. You got security clearance. You can come through. Ah, all right. I see our destination, and I am so thankful to finally be here. I I think I have spent a good half an hour between the two clips here, just doing 9 miles an hour, and that is wow. Okay, I mean, how bad is this gonna be? No, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm late, so I've got $1,000 for the damage. I got almost $3,000 off for my late penalty. I mean, I was only 4 hours late. What do you expect? I'm having a rough day. Oh, I did not make as much money as I thought I was going to. Oh, that's the wrong button. All right, get rid of this thing. I don't even care what I get for it. 22,000. You know what? That's pretty good money for the truck that barely moves. What do we get? What do we get? Oh no, I can't even afford it. But I can. Just keep adding up that debt, I guess. All right. Well, there's next week's truck. Where's my garage? That's over here in Tulsa. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's been an interesting episode to say the least. But we got our new truck, and I'll catch you all next time. And you know the drill. Keep on a truckin'.